Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cap Nation Live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see we got a nice little crowd building. Ready to rock and roll on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. Nice to see a nice crowd brewing already this morning. Sunday guaranteed play on Navy yesterday was a success. Premium play stunk it up and shit the bed yesterday, but hey, that's going to happen every now and then. That happens every now and then. Not very often that we can say that, especially as of late, but it has happened in the past. I'm sure it'll happen again in the future. But one thing is for sure. The bounce backs on premium plays are always sweeter than the losses. So a monster bounce back coming today. Alonzo, do you need a promo code for the buy 3 days, get 3 days? Nope, no promo code necessary. It'll say 3 days when you purchase. However, accounting will double everybody's purchase at midnight tonight, or after midnight tonight is when the cutoff is. But buy 3 days of premium plays or my personal plays or the soccer package. And we will double it and give you 3 days free. Mr. Chef Bayer, good morning. JMG TV, what's up with the NBA free plays? They not hitting. They're not going to hit every single day. But free plays yesterday still went 2-1. Free plays the other day still went 2-1. Can't win them all every day, especially the free ones. But we're still turning profits. Free plays still turned a profit yesterday. So fuck the one that lost. The other two were nice big blowouts. If you can't figure out a way to turn a profit going 2-1, you're doing this whole sports betting thing ass backwards. North Ender, what's going on? Hope everybody had a winning day yesterday as well. Jared Nichols tonight's going to hit. Watch. Tonight will be a good night. That's for sure. That's for sure. That is for sure. That is for sure, for sure, for sure. Matt, no coupon code necessary. Accounting will double all purchases for the 3 days packages at the end of the day. At the end of the night, somebody in accounting will reactivate everything for everybody. That is for sure. That's how they do it. When we do a promo code, it's usually in the members area only, so we can be able to tell who did what and who didn't, type of thing. Dat win, good to hear. Good to hear. That lessened the blow. Jared, we'll take a look at that one. We can take a look. We can gander at that one. Matt C. jumped on board for 3 days of premiums. Very nice. Very nice. Right, Chad? Right? They're not going to hit every single day. They're not going to hit every single day. Losing days on premium plays are very far and few between, especially as of late. Those things just been cleaning up continuously. Continuously just cleaning up. Looking for something on my desk, and I can't seem to find it in one of these stacks of papers. Eastern Kentucky, I'm not touching them today after their disaster. They probably do, but I'll be on the sidelines watching. Just because a team loses, the front end of a back-to-back with a game in between or even a back-to-back period doesn't necessarily mean that I'll jump on them to think that they're just going to magically get it back the next go-around. So I will steer clear of them today. Just my personal preference. Let's see here. 1 second, guys. North Ender, right? F them. After yesterday, definitely, or not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, F them, right? They shit the bed the other day for us, big time Saturday. Damn, Jared, that's frozen pipes. It's no good. It's no good. Well, it's cold and windy here in the desert. Cold meaning 60s. Rumor was it was supposed to be in the 70s today. That was the rumor. But like 40-mile-an-hour winds when I left the house this morning. So I don't see how that's happening today. You guys act like premiums were bad the entire weekend. Last time I checked, Saturday premium plays had a winning day. I had one off day two losing days last week. It's going to happen. It just sucks yesterday was a big goose egg. Just sucks yesterday was a big goose egg. But if you go back, and most of you guys have been on board longer than just a week, you guys know what they've been doing. You have to take the good with the bad. Although, yep, it's supposed to hit 75 degrees, 76 this afternoon. How that's possible, I have no clue. But they're calling for a high of 76 degrees in the desert. 79 tomorrow, 78, and sunny Wednesday. I might have to go suntan on Wednesday, folks. Wednesday's live show is pending sunbathing, okay? Wednesday's live show will be pending Sunday, or Wednesday. Personal plays yesterday, sweep the board, baby. We're definitely trending on my plays in the right direction. Big Sunday play was a nice big win. We will take it. We will definitely take it, that's for sure. Just taking a gander at something earlier. Let me see here. But board looks great today. Matt says, don't rub it in, it's already snowing here. Dad says it was 80 in Orange County yesterday. Very nice. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm jealous of the 80. I'm jealous of the 80, that's for sure. We'll be there soon, and then I'll be jealous of you guys that are all staying in the 80s or the 90s or the 100s when we're dying of 120. Last week, I had one losing day on my personal plays. Definitely trending in the right direction. 3-0. an 0-2-1, a 2-0, a 2-1, 2-2 on Saturday, and then a 3-0 yesterday. I'll take sweeping the board 2 out of 7 days and 2-1s mixed in. I can deal with that. I can definitely deal with that. Hold on one second. Okay. Shane says that Coastal under was a great play. Thank you. Appreciate that. North Ender, do I recommend premium or personals? They're both great. They're both great. You can't go wrong with either one. People are just sad yesterday that they had, they had 2 losing days last week. Just so happens yesterday was a big goose egg, which always sucks. But it happens. Hell, I had one, I think it was Tuesday, went 0-2-1. But in the long run, both will treat you right. Premium play, my personal plays are not out yet for today, but premiums are looking great for today. Premium plays are looking real good for today. And the cool thing is you can purchase premiums even if you're already on board. Even if you're already on board, you can still purchase and you can add to what you already have. So you can take and add on to what you already have, so that way you don't miss anything. All Brent says no, give Cincy credit. They hit their first 3 shots and it was over, right? Right? They knocked it out of the park there, and then they shit the bed. Give them a couple minutes in, and then yeah, Shane, I might have been right with the Houston, Maryland, and the Badgers, but I definitely dunked off the Iowa one. I thought they'd come out and they'd play a lot tougher than they did. I really did. I thought from start to finish Iowa would show us something yesterday, and they did. They showed us. They showed us that they were not capable of putting away Penn State. Down 5 at the half. I mean, they took care of business in the second half, and they were up nice. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Alex, your favorite sale is going on. Buy 3 days, get 3 days free of anything. Datwin says, so I bought 3 days of premium yesterday before the promo, and if I buy it again today, you'll get 6 more. Yes. Yes. You won't lose days. I promise you that much. You'll never lose days. So like that, if you have 3 days and you buy it again, you'd get 6 more. You'd have a total of 9. Absolutely. We'd never take days away from anybody. North End, you jumped on them at -2.5 at the half. Very nice. Very nice. I had a small halftime wager on them, but I mean, I had 3, which still covered, obviously, because I think they were up by 11 at the half. I mean, up by 11 the second half, excuse me. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. Yeah, North Ender, that's when I seen it. I seen them up and covering the spread, and I was like, ooh, we're going to get this one. Monster second half. And I wasn't on my phone much yesterday. Definitely wasn't on Twitter much yesterday. Went and picked up my wife after we got off the live show, and I filmed that second video for all the members. Went and picked up my wife, and my in-laws had our little one, so we met them for lunch. And believe it or not, didn't have cell phone signal in the entire restaurant, which was crazy. I swear they had a cell killer in there. You walk right outside and you got perfect. You walk inside, you got nothing. But we did that, came home, and then my little one was a little extra needy yesterday, which I never mind, because I know when she's a little older, she's not going to want to snuggle with daddy, and it won't be socially acceptable. So I'll take advantage of all the time that she wants when she's 5. So I wasn't around much yesterday as far as tweeting and all of that stuff or checking scores. But I'd check every now and then. I'd slip a little check in, and then I'd see what was going on. I was like, oh, holy shit. Joe Free says USC today. You know, USC's got a very tough game. Oregon is trending in the right direction. This is a tough game today for USC. 100%. Ty, good luck today to you as well. Don't work too hard, brother. Don't work too hard. A lot of good games. North Alabama and Liberty starting soon. The early action game of the day. Yeah, Joseph, it's 100% correct. You're 100% spot on with your assessment of what happened yesterday. You know, I watched a few little pieces of the game. I watched some highlights, that's for sure. Giving up 41 first half points to Penn State. Come on now. You know, you got to be able to take care of business. I think they went 54% from the free throw line. 12 of 22. As far as the Oregon and USC game today, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. Oregon usually wins that battle. Reg, when does the buy 3, get 3 free end? It ends today. It's just a one-day only sale. I'm going to see if I can get it tomorrow, but I doubt it. They didn't even want to do it for today. Grumpy fucks. Ernie, thanks for joining in. Yeah, Ernie, believe it or not, last year on my birthday, the movie came out on my birthday last year, and I took my wife, stepson, his now wife. Was it last year or the year before, whenever it came out? Well, whenever it came out. We went for it for the debut on my birthday. And I went to dinner before, then went and watched it. And sad and depressing movie. Not something you want to sit and watch on your birthday, that's for sure. You know, it 100% sadly shows the highs and lows of the sports betting. And not all of it, but, you know, parts of it are 100% spot on with the highs and the lows of, you know, winning and losing, and what some people that have issues and that can't control themselves, you know, what type of issues are out there and how real it is. Honestly, I thought the movie was dumb. In the long run. Les talking about Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. I think his acting, as far as the acting part goes, was phenomenal. phenomenal. Why he wasn't even winning an award was beyond me. Thank you, Michael. But yeah, I didn't really think the movie put out anything fantastic, but definitely wasn't worth going to the theater for, that's for sure. But yeah, the acting wise, it was phenomenal. Big Afro, you could definitely send it through Cash App. I just posted in the comment section the Cash App address. Feel free to send it to that. Aaron says, Kyle, you're definitely on the winning side of sports betting. Thank you, sir. Try and remain on the winning side. Try and remain on the winning side, that's for sure. Mr. Bo King, Glenn, Matt, Todd, Igor, Albert, Justin, Eric, thanks for taking advantage of the buy 3, get 3, as well as everybody else. Omar as well, jumping on my plays. By the way, my plays are not out yet. Michael Wynn says, I've had the best 2 weeks of my sports betting career. I'm buying an RV today with my winnings. Thank you, Kyle. You're the man. Congrats, brother. That's what it's all about. And I want to see pictures of this RV when you're done. Send me some pictures, Mr. Wynn. I'm supposed to put a deposit down on that boat that's arriving today. I got to tell you, for a dealer, I'm getting ready to just say fuck them and go buy it from another dealer. Because I've never had such a hassle to try and purchase a boat. Very nice, Ernie. Very nice. Yeah, Bet Online will definitely treat you right. Nathan thinks NC Greensboro takes a hot shit on Western Carolina University today. Michael, what kind of RV are you getting today? Big Afro, for some reason it says it did not go through, so I'd go back and check. Send me an email and I'll send you a screenshot of what it says, or show you what it shows. Ken, thanks for jumping on board. Omar, thanks for jumping on board. My plays again. Just so you guys know, I know you guys are signing up right now. But my plays, I'll have all my plays out after the live show. Rory, Kyle, who was that douche on Twitter yesterday? Was there somebody on Twitter yesterday that was acting a douche? I really wasn't on Twitter yesterday. Did I miss something? What did I miss yesterday, Rory, on Twitter? Or are you referring to the UFC day? Fast Freddy in the house. You won on golf yesterday. Very nice. Congrats. Jared Nichols has hit the thumbs up, people. Weird. Yeah, I don't know, Big Afro. Matt, when the trolls keep growing, right? Trolls are definitely in abundance. Yeah, we had McGill the day before. Where did McGill go? I hope I didn't, rat out his secret. It's funny, they sure don't block me, though. Is there another Cash App? No, that's the Cash App that we use. All Brent says Citadel and Mercer might hit 200 today. Over and under 159 might be too low. Good old Citadel. Rocky Rochoa says, getting ready to open a sports bar. Need some good days to help pay for it. Well, you're definitely in the right place, Rocky. Where's your sports bar opening? Where are you opening a sports bar at? And congratulations on opening a business. Eddie Sports Money, good morning, Kyle. How many plays a day do you bet? Every day is different, brother. Could be two plays on my personal plays in a day. Could be 3. I've seen 4 before. Every day is different. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Saying we're ahead of the rest of the cappers out there. Definitely appreciate that. Aaron says, any chance this year Caps are going to do some Korean and Japanese baseball? 100%. We've already been talking about it, and we've got their schedules. Got it back up on the board for the schedules for Korean and South Korean baseball, or South Korean and Japanese baseball. They will also be included in system plays again this year. Probably won't be the main focal point, but we're definitely going to have them because they were an absolute moneymaker, Aaron. But yeah, they'll definitely be there. Seth S. Holy shit, just got off the phone with Bet Online. They locked my account and suspended it. Found out it was because of suspicious activity. Someone trying to hack my account. Got it back up and all my money. Was safe. Bet all my money was safe. Bet Online rocks. Absolutely. Best in the business. Best in the business. Dustin, usually not. Usually not. But glad, Seth, glad they were able to take care of you, and get everything back up. J-Rock said, I like those overseas baseball nights to wake up in your account. Man, there's definitely not much better than waking up in the morning and seeing that you went 3-0 or 4-0 in Japanese baseball. It's definitely a great feeling. Definitely a great feeling. Oh, Seth, no need to be sorry. Glad they got you squared away. Glad they got you squared away and back on track. You know, one thing that I always use when I'm opening up an offshore or whatever is I always use a different email address. Like, I don't use my Kyle at Cappers Direct email for my account. That way people don't have an opportunity to hack into it. JP Strong, yeah, I only use the new. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. You know, I was going back and forth for a little while. For a little while. But once I finally figured out the new site there, JP, then it was, that's all that I use. Fast Freddy, is the poll rotating? Nope, not yet. Seth says you probably use Big Goat Daddy at OnlyFans. Very, very close to it. Big Afro, the reason why it wasn't working, I could tell, is because you weren't entering the correct street or billing address. Always got to make sure you use the right street or billing address. All righty. Definitely, J-Rock. You know, the longer your password, the better. In reality, you know, there's no denying that one. The longer your password, definitely the better. Fast Freddy always fake left and drive right. So, we're going to clean up this board. We're going to clean up this board because yesterday's winners are still on it. And, you know, this is always a good thing. Man, that was a beautiful day yesterday. That was a nice board that we had there. It was a nice board we had there. We have to do it again. Look at that, Houston Lane 13. They said we couldn't do it, and we did it. Coastal Carolina under blowout winner. Make sure that that board's primed and ready for us to put a winner up on the board. Kind of a light day for us as far as games go. Carlos, you need one pick. Well, feel free to jump on one of our packages. You'll get more than one pick. Penny, good morning. Dustin, you're very welcome, brother. You're very welcome. Definitely had a great day yesterday. Personal play sweep yesterday. 3-0, baby. I think we're gonna have another monster day today. So if you're on board, it's a good day to be on board. And if you're not, it's a great day to be on board. That is for sure. Woo! Just taking a quick gander at some things here. Hot diggity dog. I'm ready for another monster day. So let's start jumping into our breakdowns, see what we can do today. Yeah, Abraham, it happens. It happens. But you guys have won like 20 out of the last 23 days for premium plays. So an off day is going to happen. An off day is going to happen. Yep, Sam, Maryland first half, full game in the under, money line, you name it with Maryland. We hammered the snot out of every direction of it. Every direction of it. No doubt about it. It's a noisy ass poll if you ask me. All righty. Just taking a gander. A lot of you, it's time to renew for my personal place. Michael says a great wise man told me under 227. I like the under. I like the under. I don't think it's a monster play or anything like that, but it's definitely one that I played last night. And I believe the line already came down. I believe the line on that one already came down. Alrighty. Chris B says, McGill says your one wrong pick ruined his betting for life, right? Exactly. 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 Chris B, how's he going to get that 40 back? He's going to have to go under the bridge up there in Buffalo, where he goes to school. And you know the rest. He'll have to go under that bridge and do what he does best. Thoughts on Evansville keeping it close with the player down for Drake? Still don't think Drake will just plug somebody back in the mix. They're a pretty well-rounded team all the way around their bench. Alrighty. Alrighty, so need to log in to our system. In 1 second, guys. All right. Need to log into my live odds here. Then we'll be ready to rock and roll. I'm going to take a gander . We're going to take a gander at that first game up on the board for you guys. Yeah, 2 out on Drake. Reuben sandwiches. Uh-oh. Good old Reuben. Where's Reuben, everybody? Yeah, Ernie, we're going to take a look at that first game. We'll definitely take a look at that first game. Don't know if I'm necessarily going to bet it, but I will take a look at the Liberty game. That is for sure. North Alabama and Liberty going down in 59 minutes from now. We'll be on ESPN Plus for all you action junkies that need to put a bet in this morning. We'll take a look at it just for you guys. All right, just for you guys. North Alabama, 10-8 on the year. Losers of 5 straight. North Florida beat them 82-72. They lost 2 straight back-to-back against Florida Gulf Coast. and Bellarmine as well. Liberty, on the other hand, 17-5 on the year. Their only losses come by way of Purdue, TCU, Missouri, Lipscomb, and Stetson. Stetson, who they also avenged their loss the very next day by 11 points. Other than that, they're winners of 6 straight, beating Stetson, Jacksonville twice, Lancaster Bible Community College, which was a non-rated game, as well as North Florida twice. Earl Browns is with you. It was like throwing rocks into the ocean. You couldn't miss. We definitely hit them, that's for sure. J-Rock says, take the under. These early games rarely go over. Speaking of the line on this one, North Alabama coming in at plus 15, minus 105, which means you could actually get plus 15.5, minus $1.15 to keep it at the same juice as Liberty, which is laying 15, minus $1.15. Total on this one, over and under 132, minus $1.10. You have to be careful. They have it over and under 133. Over on the plus money side, but the actual line is 132, trying to get you a little tricky this morning and catch you to take it higher. When you start comparing both teams, first of all, there's really no comparison on offense. I mean, North Alabama's offense is just straight dumpster fire disaster. You know, they can knock down a free throw. That's something that they do exceptionally well. You know, they're hitting 47.9% from the field, 34.2% from three-point range, which is a quality three-point number. 78% from the charity stripe. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate it. Thanks for jumping on board. I'll be sending out my personal plays after the live show. Liberty, on the other hand, keep in mind, Liberty has the number 2 offense there in the ASUN conference, as well as the number 1 defense in their conference as well. You know, a lot of you guys probably can't even name half the teams in their conference, yet they're going to be playing today, and you guys are going to have your money on it. So make sure you guys do your due diligence, and not just what you guys see on Scores Mobile or what else. That way you guys don't get burned. But Liberty definitely does have a quality overall offense based on adjusted efficiencies. You know, they hit 52.8% from the field. They convert 33.3% from three-point range. They struggle from three-point range. They do convert 54.8% of all their two-point plays, and they're an 81% free throw shooting team in conference play. In conference play, they find themselves 8-2. They've lost 2 games, 1 to Lipscomb and 1 to Stetson. When you take a look at the defense, because that's where Liberty's defense is top-notch for their conference here in the ASUN, holding teams to 44.6% shooting, 31.6% from three-point range, holding teams to under 43% shooting of all their two-point plays. North Alabama's defense has some quality defensive numbers as well. They don't show up on paper, but they're definitely there. You know, holding teams to under 49% shooting at two-point plays, 35% from three-point range, but shouldn't be a big disadvantage for them today defending the three, as Liberty's not a big successful three-ball shooting team anyways at 33.3%, 1 out of every 3 down the court. Liberty's defense, they're great at limiting offensive rebounds. They suck at creating turnovers and giving themselves extra opportunities. They're turning the ball over while on defense, creating turnovers at a rate of just 14.9%, extremely low. Something North Alabama does over 5% better than Liberty in this one. As far as this game goes, as far as the side goes, Liberty should win, should dominate. I don't know if they can lay or cover 15. I don't know if I would lay 15. Myself personally, I would stay away from it. As far as the total goes. I can see it going either way. I see it being very close on the total. Very close. And if I had to lean away on this one, over and under 132, I'd probably lean towards the over. Although, as it was pointed out, early games usually stay under the total. However, I think this one could potentially go over, but can't touch it. So I'm going to lean towards the over on it, but I think there's much better opportunities for you guys to put your money on. Justice, welcome to Air Fryer Nation. There's definitely a wall of air fryers at Target. It is the new hot craze. Fast Freddy says he loves to cash a ticket early. We definitely love cashing early tickets, but for me on this one, it's a 100% stay away. 100% stay away. Dan, I feel like 15 is a lot of points, but these are two teams and two conferences that I just can't trust to put my money on. Justice, I have no clue. I was actually looking at them the other day, looking to upgrade. We've got the Ninja, the big one that you got to open the top, and it's a pain in the ass to cook off of. But yeah, I honestly believe there's way better opportunities today. Way better. Seth says, Miggy, if you're watching the lane, doesn't mean bet all 40 on this play, right? Right? Under the bridge, trying to work off another 40 so that way he has something to bet on. Seth, Robert, Sophia, Dakota, Alonzo, thanks for jumping on board. Not only my plays, but premium plays as well to the ones that jumped on board. Don't forget the soccer is also buy 3, get 3 free. There's three soccer plays posted, and I love all 3 soccer plays. I think they're going 3-0 today. I really do. I really do. Give me one quick second, folks. Bitcoin took a hard dive this morning. A fucking straight disaster, dumpster fire. It's now back down to 53 after being up to 58. I seen it as low as, I think, 47 or 46 at one point. Elon Musk tweets that he thinks the Bitcoin price is overinflated and the thing fucking tanks. James, I do lean towards Liberty. I 100% do lean towards Liberty. But I think there's definitely better spots. Better spots to bet today. Justice, I bought Bitcoin back before it was at 10, so I'm still sitting good. Danny said the same thing about Tesla. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he bought a shit ton more and he just manipulated the market. He got it down to 46 and started probably buying it. Cody, do I ever put any NHL in my place? Occasionally. Occasionally, I will, Cody. Carlos says, I'm missing the play of the night. It's Oklahoma State over. Okay. Who says that I'm missing it? How do you know I didn't already bet it? How do you know it's not a premium play or personal play? Sam, how much is premium? All the prices are on the website, but we can definitely, if you're wanting like a combo package for a month or something like that, we can definitely cater something to you. Probably cheaper than what you see on the website. So send me an email, Kyle@cappersdirect.com, or if you already have my cell phone number, feel free to send me a text. Seth, when can you start paying in? Right? Right, yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk. And Seth, we accept crypto. I accept crypto. You can pay in crypto. Jay Shep, if we bought 3 days yesterday, can we still get the 3 days free deal? You won't get 3 days added on, but you can purchase it again. You can purchase it again, and then you end up with 9 days. Buy 3, get 3 is only valid on the day that they have it. If not, then people that bought it on Saturday and Friday and any time in the last month would want an extra 3 days. So unfortunately, they don't tell me when they're going to do it. Or else I'd tell people to hold off. You get 3 days tomorrow extra or whatever the case may be. But yeah, Jay Shep, you can buy an additional 3 days and get 3 days tacked on, so you'd get 6 days tacked on to whatever you have left. Dan, I did not get the catch the Canucks game. I didn't watch any games last night. J-Rock, I don't know if you necessarily missed the boat on Bitcoin. I mean, if it's going to 100K, you know, or higher, then you definitely haven't missed the boat. But the volatility of it is stupidly insane. You know what I mean? To drop 10K to go from 57 to 47 in a matter of minutes is insane. And it's at 53,591 right now. Was at 58,367 this morning. But I mean, if it's going to 100K, you definitely haven't missed the boat. Just buy on the dip. It was a great dip rolling right now, let me tell you. Thomas, does that include if you bought combo? If you bought the combo, you're getting a week and all the guaranteed plays as well. Michael, it's back in January. It was last month. As a matter of fact, it was exactly 1 month ago. Yeah, you know, Elon Musk will scare some people. Elon Musk scares some people, let me tell you. That tweet is definitely, you know, cause for concern, and I'm sure he's scooping it up on the nice sales. Seth, thanks for jumping on board. I know you'll have multiple days now of premium plays, and I see you jumped on mine as well. Oh, soccer game of the week. The makeup. From last week. Game of the week for soccer from that heartbreaker from AC Milan, giving up that header at the 90 plus 3 minute mark. You know, it's funny, they say to have short-term memory in this one, right? That one actually pains me still. That one actually still bothers me that we lost that one. I agree, Justice. Musk is just enjoying his control. He's just seeing just how much he can manipulate it. 100%. And I would not be surprised to see that he bought more in around in the high 40s. J-Rock, that's always the gamble, man. Bitcoin's like a crazy game of craps, let me tell you. Earmuffs. Seth says, I have nightmares about stoppage time in soccer from that game. Right? Me too. But game of the week in soccer is tomorrow. All right, guys? Game of the week in soccer is tomorrow. If you were on the soccer play last week, you will get it this week. Obviously, with the guarantee. It should start showing up in your account later today. It's not up yet, but it will be posted later today. That soccer game will be posted later today. Now, I don't know exactly what time, but I know they will be reactivating accounts for everybody that was on it this morning when they get in. Matter of fact, accounting just got in like 18 minutes ago, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them start doing the reactivations here shortly. Zach, yeah, that soccer game definitely hurt. That one sucked. No, it really did. It really did. And I was hoping to announce something even bigger. Ernie, do you think the AC Milan was rigged and manipulated? No, they just gave up a bad header at the very end of the game at the 90 plus 3 minute mark. I do believe the referees were against them. The whistles did not go their way at all. The whistles did not go their way at all. There were some questionable whistles. But that corner kick was legit. You know, what are you going to do? That corner kick was legit. And he fucking nailed it. And the header was perfect. You know, it could have very easily went over. And unfortunately put it in the back of the goal. So that slackers, right? They do a good job, but sometimes they're a little slow at getting shit done and they need to speed it up. You know, I have no problem saying that. I have no problem saying that. Unless you stuck a pig on the Delta, definitely send me a picture, brother. Send me a picture. I am so jealous. I'm coming your way. April, we're headed to Clear Lake and for a fishing tournament and hoping to make a quick little stop on the Delta on the way up, since I drive right past it. Got to drive past March Lane. Got to drive right by Labs anyways. But yeah, I'm supposed to go put a deposit less on a brand new Vexus today. Hopefully. If they ever get back and get off their ass. All right, so, but again, yeah, soccer game of the week is tomorrow. It'll be posted on the website today. If you had it last week, you'll automatically have it this week once they reactivate everybody's accounts. James, you know what that means, right? It was meant for you to buy both, brother. It was meant for you to buy both. That way you can go 5 or 6-0 today. All right, so we need to do some more game day breakdowns because I can't stay live all morning long. I would love to, but I can't. So we're going to jump right into it. As far as Eastern Kentucky goes, I'm off of it, not playing it. I know I was on it the other day. They burned me. They kicked me in the balls, and I'm off of it. UNC Greensboro against Western Carolina. That's the game we're going to take a look at right now. That is the next one on the docket. And another little early action game at 5 p.m. Eastern time for you guys. If I ever find it up on my board here. There we go. Beautiful. Les, how much did that one weigh? Nice Triton boat, by the way. What year Triton is that? That is a beauty. All that wood, did you run down? Well, you got a 916 number. I don't think I... All that wood reminds me of down south. Nick, I don't have anything on the Grambling State and Jackson State. We might be able to take a look at it if we have a chance. What a fish, though. Oliver, yeah, I almost forgot about it, too. They told me yesterday, I know somebody asked me yesterday about it, and I forgot to address it, so I asked them, and then I found out late last night. Lars, what's going on? Mark says soccer sides are tough. One way to win, two ways to lose. That's a fact, unless you're taking... I mean, there's other ways to bet soccer, though. Draw, no bet, just depending on which team and the line, making it possible. All right, so popping up the odds for this one. It's game 845 and 846. $8.45 and $8.46. UNC Greensboro 16-7 on the year for the Spartans, coming off their big win over Chattanooga, beating them 60-55 on Saturday. Here they are on Monday facing Western Carolina. They're going to have a back-to-back, although they're going to have Tuesday off. They're going to resume play on Wednesday. They're going to flip-flop from home and away. They'll be flip-flopping their home and away games. Western Carolina, on the other hand, for the Catamounts, 9-14 on the year. They're just 2-12 in conference play there in the Southern Conference. They're losers of 5 out of their last 6. Losers of 3 straight, losing to Furman, Chattanooga, and Wolford. Here they are getting UNC Greensboro. And is this going to be a good game, or is this just going to be an absolute rout? That's what we're going to take a look at today. You've got Western Carolina at home catching 8.5 points, minus $1.10. They're a plus 305 money line underdog at home. You've got UNC Greensboro laying 8.5, minus $1.10, minus 375 on the money line. Over and under set 142 and 1/2 point. When you're taking a look at both teams side by side, first of all, using conference play only numbers, you're going to see UNC Greensboro's offense is not all that, what it's cracked up to be. They're definitely can be some misguiding numbers. Brent, probably everybody who guesses is usually wrong, trying to look at schedules and stuff like that. I could tell you it's not a side of a game. I could tell you it's a money line, or not a money line, a total, and you still wouldn't know which one it is. So, hell, I don't even know what the play is, but I can promise you you're probably wrong on it, because most are wrong 99.9% of the time. Now, when you're taking a look at the numbers, Greensboro's hitting 48.9% from the field, 29.9% from three-point range. Straight disaster from three-point range. 51.2% conversion of all their two-point plays. They're converting 69.5% from the charity stripe. Western Carolina, on the other hand, hitting 49.5% from the field, 30.8%, actually 30.9%, don't want to shortchange them, from the from three-point range. 51.7% conversion of all their two-point plays, and 73.1% from the charity stripe. You got a quality free throw shooting team. They convert their two-point plays successfully, both teams. You know, Greensboro's defense is what wins games, holding teams to 48% shooting overall, 31% from out deep, 49.6% conversion from two-point range. Their defense is number one there in the Southern Conference. Overall, based on adjusted efficiencies, they've got a top 65 defense based on, you know, their schedule and opponent strength of schedule and whatnot. But as far as, you know, conference play game, it's Greensboro's defense that's going to get the job done. UNC Greensboro on offense is a disaster, in my opinion. Two foul participation, both are in it. 25% for Greensboro, 29% for Western Carolina. Height advantage, full inch for Greensboro. Both go to the bench for over 30% of their total minutes played. Actually, nearly 30 for Western Carolina. With the total on this being 142 and a first half number of 66.5. I would like to be able to plead a case for the over, but I don't think they get there. I think you have two shitty offenses. And then you have a very quality defense at UNC Greensboro. You guys know I'm not an underman. I believe taking an over is a hell of a lot more fun. But I do not believe that's the play here. I do believe the play is the under 142.5. I'm going to be betting it. I'm going to be betting it small. All right? It's a $500 wager for me, not a $3,000, but it's going up on the board. See if it takes my chicken scratch. Almost. Under 142.5. Uh-oh. My apologies. Gotta let that thing spin. Gotta let that thing spin. As we all know, polls make people money. They either make us money in the live show, or they make people who dance on them money. So get that poll spinning, because it's a money maker. Hopefully you guys can all see that as well. If you can't, it says UNC Greensboro. Oop. Should be a W in there. And Western Carolina under 142.5. Actually, on Bet Online, the same juice is actually 143 minus $1.15. So under 142.5 is minus 105. I don't mind laying the extra little juice to get it at the same as the over. So we'll take it at under 143 minus $1.15. The difference between minus 105 and Minus $1.15 is minute, but I'll take the extra half a point. I will take the extra half a point. James with the premium plays. What do I bet? I bet $3,000 on a premium play. Roger goes, when the pole, where's the pole spin? When the pole spins, we get the wins. The pole's spinning, baby. The pole is spinning. Les, what tournament are you fishing? It's March 5th, 6th, and 7th. Very nice. What circuit or what club? Crispy. Shane, what do I see the total being on this game as far as like the final outcome? As far as the final outcome, myself personally, I see it in the 130s. Low 130s. 131, 132. Roy says Liberty Lane 16, no way. I agree. I agree. All righty. Shane, somebody, North Ender wants to know what you play your teasers at 2 points or 5 points. I'm not a big basketball teaser myself. All right, so Shane, you have it at 136. Right around that range. Low to mid 130s. Joseph, you know, when I take an under, I generally take a full game under. They can have a high-scoring first half, and then they tighten it up and play shitty and shooting like they normally do the second half. Don't worry, we'll have the pull on again, hopefully. Hopefully. All right, next up, Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. I know you guys have been asking about that one, so we'll take a look at that one. The marquee matchup of the day. We will take a look at that one. North End, you're not either. Yeah, I'm not a big teaser guy when it comes to basketball. Every time I do, it seems to burn me. But that's just me personally. All right, guys, Texas Tech coming in, laying the 3, minus $1.20. Minus 165 on the money line. Oklahoma State at home, +3 at +100. A +145 money line dog, over and under 138.5 points. Texas Tech coming off their loss to Kansas on Saturday. When everybody said that they wouldn't do it, oh, Kansas did, baby. Oh, Kansas did. Before we jump into this one, BetOnline just posted new updated college basketball tournament futures. Gonzaga now a plus 270. Baylor plus 375. Michigan at plus 600. Villanova 1400. Kansas, wow, only moved up to plus 4,000. They went from plus 5,000 to only plus 4,000, notching a top 15 victory over Texas Tech. And Kansas's defense has been absolutely on fire, explosive. They actually share the same value right now, they say, as Tennessee and Oklahoma. At plus 4,000, I will be betting again. I think we got something special in Kansas for something deep. And remember, I don't need them to win to cash on a futures bet. I just need them to make that round of 32, top 16. Less the Future Pro Tour, very nice. Very nice. I have some friends that fish that, believe it or not. And good old Vince. I know them all. I've spent some good time up in your neck of the woods when I was younger. Alrighty, so J-Rock, right? Tennessee is way worse. Way worse in my opinion. Believe it or not, you know what's crazy? Is Virginia, after losing to Duke, did not budge from plus 2,800. They're still plus 2,800. Matt, how do you hedge a bet? Well, first of all, they got to make the tournament. They got to make it far in the tournament. So the other day, I put a $500 wager, futures wager, on Kansas to win the national championship at plus 5,000. 500 wins me 25,000. I'm only invested 500. So at one point during the tournament, preferably around the Sweet 16, but you can hedge earlier if needed, you can bet on the other side and you'd be taking away from your potential profits. So for instance, if they made the Sweet 16, chances are they'll be favored against whoever they're playing, or there'll be a very small underdog. So if you're wanting to break even, you can bet 5 on the very first time you decide to hedge. You can bet 500 to win, or bet to win 500. You'll either be at plus money or laying a little bit of juice. If you lose that hedge, great. That means you're just one step closer from actually winning the national championship or winning that big futures bet. And then you would hedge again in the next round, and then hedge again in the next round, keep doubling it. But each time you're giving away a little bit less of, or a little bit of your profits and your potential to win. So I always do it with future bets. I'll pick some ones that I think have some severe value in it, where I'll have an opportunity later on to potentially hedge. And the point of me hedging is not so that I win them. Obviously, if I thought they'd win the full thing, I'd just let it ride. And who knows, maybe I will. But do I think they're a national title contender? I think they need some stars to align, and stars don't align like that. But I think there's a hedge opportunity for me to make a profit, is why I did it. Jermaine, welcome to the Cap Nation family. Welcome. You, sir, will have exclusive access to all of our exclusive content that we put out all the time. Speaking of exclusive access, we'll probably have something members only tomorrow. I don't know what just yet. Yeah, Travis, exactly what I mean. Hedging by meaning betting the money line on the other team. Not obviously now, not in the regular season, not until the tournament. Not until the tournament. And I'm going to say it right now. And I'm going to put one in today. But they may not even make the tournament. And I think it could be an extreme long shot. I know I talk a lot of shit about Duke, Coach K, him being a pansy. The last couple games out of Duke, I've seen a spark out of the coach that I like. Duke is a tournament coach. Hey guys, hold on 1 second, okay? Actually, give me 1 minute, all right? Hello. Hey, how are you, sir? I apologize for being rude. The least I could have done was put on music for you guys. I do apologize. I've been waiting for that phone call for like 5 days now. Boat is arriving today and put a deposit on it. I guess we'll have to call it the Bet Online boat. Woo! Roy, it's Elon Musk. No, Elon ain't definitely. Musk ain't calling me, that's for sure. Musk is definitely not calling me. Nathan trying to add something to the wall of shame, huh? Nathan trying to add something to the wall of shame. Alan, thank you. Glad to have you on board as well. J-Rock, I already had the price. I actually get a deal directly from the manufacturer. The manufacturer, I know the owner of the actual boat brand. He gave me the price and set it up through the dealer. Dealer didn't even have to do anything for the sale. Oh, thanks, Rich. Glad to know. Glad to know. Michael says, Kyle owes us a premium play for that. Travis says, we've been waiting on a premium play for 5 days. I don't know. You seem to be going 2-0 every day during the live show. Roger thought it was McGill complaining some more. The parlay boat. Good name, goat boat. The goat boat. I like that one. I had to put a picture of a goat on it, right? Actually, Bet Online should wrap it for me. They should definitely wrap it for me. All right, so diving into the Texas Tech. Oh, back to what I was saying. Duke is plus 10,000 to win it all. Do I think Duke is going to win the national championship? No flipping way. No way, no how. But when I make futures bets late in the season like this, when I take a plus 5,000 or a plus 2,500 or a plus 10,000, I do it strategically so that way I have hedge opportunities. So that way I can make money off of the hedge. Lars, Brady, thanks for the support. Kyle, I like it. I like it. Do I think Duke will win it all? No. But at plus 10,000, do my eyes light up for potential future hedge opportunities? As long as they can get in, and I believe Duke is probably on the bubble for an at-seed bid. Oh, Travis and Kyle, I said 5 days because that's how long you were waiting on the boat call. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. That makes sense. Chris, how come some names have green light and yellow light? Yellow, which is the gold, shows that you've been here as a YouTube exclusive member for longer than anybody. Every month that changes. The longer you're here, the more it changes. Nathan says, don't make sense, Kyle, because you can use that money on Duke and someone else. Okay. I donate enough to charity there, shipmate. I probably do more charity work than most Americans. That's for sure. But feel free to take that 3-0 money that you had yesterday on my personal plays and feel free to donate that. Northander says if it makes dollars, it makes sense. Absolutely. It makes 100 of them for every buck that it makes, right? All right, so Duke at plus 10,000 for a hedge opportunity. As long as they get in, the bet is not a waste, I feel. Now, I think they have a chance. I think they need to finish strong and have a good tournament. but I like what I see out of them lately. I like the way that they're playing, knocking off a top 25 team. Actually, top 10 team of Virginia. Is Virginia a 7th ranked team? No, they shouldn't be ranked that high. But they notched one under the belt. But I think there's value for a hedge opportunity. And I will be betting Duke at plus 10,000 later today as a hedge opportunity. Seafoam green, I like it, Rich. I like it. Nathan, I texted you my 3-0. So you had my 3-0. Marco, fading usually doesn't work very often. Matt, can you get a hockey play someday this week? Sure. I'll get you guys a free hockey play one day this week. 100%. All right, so let's get back to the game that we're going to break down, the Texas Tech game, because I do have to get going here shortly. And didn't get as many breakdowns done today as I would like. But nonetheless, we're going to make it a quality day. For everybody that took Texas Tech and faded me the other day, you guys got your all butts kicked by Kansas. And here they are laying 3, as we said, minus 165 on the money line. Over and under set at 138.5. When you dive into this one, the Red Raiders, guys, 14-7, losers of 2 straight. Losing to West Virginia, 82-71. Losing to Kansas, 67-61. Are the wheels falling off there in Lubbock, Texas? Are the Raiders going to be spinning out of control? Here they are playing the Cowboys, guys. Oklahoma State, who's 14-6. Winners of 2 straight, beating 2 shit teams, Iowa State and Kansas State. They did lose to Kansas by 12. They had a double overtime victory over Texas in the beginning of February. They lost to TCU. They've also beat Arkansas, Iowa State. They beat Kansas earlier in the season as well. And they already beat Texas Tech once this year in overtime, 82-77. What happens in this one, folks, we're going to see. Travis says, so Duke and UNC are favorites in that range. Nothing about North Carolina, but Duke, as far as a hedge opportunity, I like. I think there's value in it. But again, they have to make the tournament. And as of right now, I think they're on the bubble to make the tournament. When you start comparing both teams side by side, you use conference play only numbers. Let's take a look at Oklahoma State, the home team today. Hitting 50.6% from the field, 34.9% from three-point range. They convert just a tad bit under 50% of all their 2-point plays. They struggle from the charity stripe. However, they're knocking down right around 70%, 69.5% to be specific. Now, the Red Raiders of Texas Tech, guys, hitting 48.6% from the field, 33.6% from three-point range, 47.6% of all their 2-point plays. Just a 75, just a 75.5% free throw shooting team from the charity stripe. They do knock down a free throw. Quality. Other aspects of their offensive game, they do struggle at times. Now, they turn over the ball a low rate of 15.3% of the time. However, Oklahoma State's offense is creating turnovers at a clip of 1 out of every 5 trips for the offense down the field, down the court. Duh. When you take a look at where liabilities could be in this one, first of all, Texas Tech's defense struggles to defend a 3-ball. They're giving up over 40% shooting to opposing teams, and you've got Oklahoma State that knocks down 35% from out deep. I look for Oklahoma State to try and exploit that, take full advantage of that, and be able to put some threes up on the board. 2-foul participation for the first half, Oklahoma State 25%, Texas Tech 33%, which will definitely help out the first half, which has a first half total of 65. While I would love just to be able to say Texas Tech, take them and lay the points, as of right now, after seeing what I've seen the last 2 games by Texas Tech, home and away, struggling against West Virginia as well as Kansas, they've already lost at home at home to Oklahoma State. Here they are on the road looking for that revenge game, coming off of 2 straight losses. As far as that goes, I'm going to steer clear of the side here. I'm going to put you guys on a big one. And I think this one gets the job done for everybody. All right, I do believe this one gets the job done. Now, I don't necessarily know about how I feel on the side, Texas Tech versus Oklahoma State just yet. I do lean towards the Red Raiders. I do believe they're the better team, although that 2-game skid. Are we going to see the wheels fall off? We might. We just might. So the one thing that I do like in this one, I do like the over. The over in this one, over 138. All right, I do lean towards the over in this one, over 138. Actually, it's 138.5 to be specific. And I do also like the first half over 65 as well. Ross says, I think Duke makes a run. I think they do too. I really do. At plus 10,000, to me, it's worth $500, $500 to win $50K and have some hedge opportunities at a very low price. All right, so I'm going to squeeze another one in. We are going to take a look at that Duke game. All right, we are going to take a look at the Syracuse and Duke game and see what we can come up with there for you guys. I already know what we're going to come up with, but we're going to put it out there. Remember, buy 3 days, get 3 days free. Premium plays, personal plays, soccer, all going on right now. Don't miss out. That is a 1-day only sale. If you already have our plays, you could add to what you already have. So if you bought yesterday or bought Saturday or whatever you bought, you can still take advantage of it. Premium plays, the soccer package, or my personal plays. Buy 3 days, get 3 days free, and that expires at midnight tonight. So after you win today, if you want to take advantage of it and bet it again, or buy it again, or buy it 3 times or 5 times, how many ever times you want to buy it, you can buy it as many times as you like. All right? Many times as you like. Now, my personal plays are not out yet, but they will be out soon. Syracuse coming in, catching 5.5. This number has already changed. Duke was laying 5 this morning. It's moved a half a point to 5.5. Excuse me, they're minus 240 on the money line with a total over and under 147.5 points. The race to 10, Duke laying 141. Sometimes it's worth taking the dog in these races, these little prop bets. Race to 20, Syracuse at plus 140. You know, sometimes it's unless, you know, the home team jumps out to a monster lead or the favorite jumps out to a monster lead early, sometimes you can find some plus money in those. I'll play them, but I'll play them small. Occasionally. You got Syracuse, guys, the Orange 13-6 on the year, 7-5 in conference play in the ACC. Syracuse riding 3-game winning streak. All right, 3-game winning streak. NC State, Boston College, Notre Dame, getting rid of them all. They've won 4 out of their last 5, with their only loss coming by way of Clemson. They did suffer a big loss before their game against NC State against Virginia, where they got the beat down 81-58. Andre, I just need Duke to make the tournament, win a couple games in the tournament to give me a hedge opportunity after I make that futures bet. But yeah, I do what you're speaking of. I do believe, Duke. I've been a very high critic, and I have no problem admitting when I change my opinion. I like what I see so far out of Coach K as well as the Blue Devils. They're 10-8 on the year. They're actually 2 games above 500 in conference play. They've won 3 straight against NC State, Wake Forest, excuse me, and a monster win against Virginia on Saturday. Now, the only problem with this is, are they going to be coming off of that high of that big win against Virginia? They have I don't want to say a tough schedule, but for the most part, they have to win out the rest of the regular season, have a great tournament. They don't have to win the tournament, ACC conference tournament, but they have to have a good, solid one in order to be able to get an at-seat bid into the tournament. Games against Syracuse, Louisville, Georgia Tech, North Carolina. Timothy, new player here. I took your Knicks over play yesterday. I was wondering why you liked it out of curiosity. Well, we thought it was going to be a high-scoring game. Obviously, we were wrong. But hey, the other two free plays that I gave out were all blowout winners. So 2-1 on free plays. I don't think there's anything to question about right there. But again, we thought it was going to go over. That's why we gave it out. But as far as Duke goes and the game against Syracuse, definitely a must-win situation here. The bigger the win, the more the eyes will be on them. And I don't think Duke just needs to escape by these teams in their final 4 games. I think they need to blow teams out and show them that they're capable of winning big games and dominating in Duke fashion in order to have a chance to get into the tournament. Again, I do believe they're on the bubble. When you take a look at the numbers and you take a look at conference play only numbers, Duke's numbers have been increasing and getting better as the season goes on. Syracuse is a quality shooting team. Hell, they are the #1 free throw shooting team in the ACC. They're the #8 free throw shooting team in the entire country, but they lack in other categories. J-Rock says, if I can go 2-1 every day, I'll take it. Absolutely. I'll take 2-1 every single day of the week. And when you take a look at Syracuse's offense, based on adjusted efficiencies, they've got great offensive numbers. That is a liability today against Duke. The Duke defense is going to have to step up, and Duke's defense has been the big liability overall the entire season. Syracuse hitting 51.4% from the field. They knock down threes at a rate of 35% of the time. They're hitting all their 2-point plays 50.6% of the time. Like I said, the #1 free throw shooting team there in the ACC at 82.4%. Don't fuck up, excuse my language, and put Syracuse on the line because they will hurt you. Michael 7-Eleven nachos and Slurpees, baby. We love it. We love it. But Duke, on the other hand, their numbers are increasing. I like what I see out of them as of late. They're hitting 54.6% from the field. Quality, above quality there. The Division 1 average is 50.2. All right? They're nearly 4.5% above the Division 1 average when it comes to shooting. They're hitting threes now at a rate of 36.8%. They're converting the 2-point plays at an extremely high rate, 54.3%. And unfortunately, their free throw number, it's still above the Division 1 average by 0.5%, but it's definitely something that they can improve on over the course of the rest of the season, their final 4 games, hitting 71.4% of their free throws. Now, 2-foul participation, this is Syracuse's liability. Every time we break down a Syracuse game, I always tell you Syracuse's liability is in the first half with their 2-foul participation because they do not have a deep bench. They only go to the bench for 16.8% of the total minutes played by bench personnel is their 2-foul participation at an extremely high rate of 66.8%, which has them, I think 4th highest in this stat category. Lars, I'm too old for 2-1. Duke's 2-foul participation, 27%. So there's a real advantage for Syracuse there, especially if Duke can somehow get Syracuse in foul trouble early, pick up a couple cheap fouls and a couple key players, and definitely put them in harm's way in that first half. Can definitely push that first half total over 70. While I think the game, goes over, I do lean towards the game going over in this situation. I'm not a fan of the total today. Any scoring drought can keep the total over or the total from going over 147.5. I do lean towards a total over, but I'm going to completely lay off of it. First half total of 70, I think is juiced primarily because of, the 2-foul participation by both teams. Dan, did I say 68%? I did say 68%. Or, 66.8%. But I think, one of the main liabilities is going to be the Duke defense. They give up 39% shooting to three-pointers, all right? They're giving up a three-pointer at the rate of 39%. Their other numbers are okay. They're creating turnovers at a rate of 19.6% of the time. Duke on offense has an excellent offensive rebounding number at 32.6%. Syracuse has a very big problem defending offensive rebounds and getting those defensive rebounds. They're giving up offensive rebounds, Syracuse is, at a rate of 34.5% of the time, which is, bottom of the barrel for their conference. So, the liabilities on both of these are defensive number liabilities. I do believe it's going to be Duke's 3-ball defense that can kill them in this game. I think that's what they have to watch out for. I think they need to shore up their 3-ball defense. I think they need to lock it down today. And if they're able to do that, which I do believe they're going to be able to do based on what I've seen over their last couple games, shutting down Virginia, shutting down Wake Forest, shutting down NC State, and keeping them to 65, 60, and 53 points respectively in those games. I mean, heck, in the game against, where's the box score at for Virginia? In the game against Virginia, Virginia went 5 of 11 from three-point range. They only took 11 three-pointers, but they knocked down 5 of them. Duke's got to have a better defense than that, but we all know Virginia is a quality three-point shooting team. In their game against Wake Forest, this is where we need to see teams. 7 of 25. This is where we need to see Syracuse. 7 of 25 from out deep for 25%. In the game against NC State, the Duke defense did their thing against NC State, shooting the 3, completely locked them down, held them to 2 out of 9. They went 2 for 9, NC State did against Duke, for 22.2%. Duke's liability is their 3-ball defense in their last 3 games. They have shorted up for the most part. Jess is still reading between the lines. Syracuse are the shit first half team. I don't want to say they're the shit first half team. They have a major liability that could definitely be cause for concern. But again, I'm not playing the first half on this one. I'm not playing Duke the first half on this one. But what I am playing is I'm playing Duke full game. It's actually a premium play. You guys asked for a premium play. I'm giving you a premium play. We gave out the premium play at 5 because that's where the line has been. All right, that's where the line was when it went out. It's at 5.5 right now. But again, I advise you guys all to take it at 5. If you get it at 5.5 and you can't buy it down, no big deal. I think they need a blowout today against Syracuse at home. So we're putting it up on the board. That's what we gave it out at. That's the premium play. Duke laying the 5. The pole is spinning, and that pole makes us money, baby. Again, remember, strippers and Cap Nation make money when the poles are spinning. All right? Shane says these breakdowns have all gone the way that I want them to. Going to be a great day. I do believe it's going to be a fantastic day. I do believe it will be a fantastic day. That is a fact. That pole is damn noisy. But it's a moneymaker. It is a money maker. All right, so there you guys have that one. There you guys have that one. Remember, if you are new to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We go live 7 days a week, putting out content to you guys 7 days a week. So hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. Okay? That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. Also, if you haven't done so, and a lot of you guys are lacking, hit that thumbs up button. All right, hit that thumbs up button. That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. Subscribe, thumbs up, hit that join button. Come join us on the YouTube exclusive side. All right, folks, it is that time. Alex says, Kyle speaking the truth. Remember, we have more premium plays. If you want to get on all of our premium plays, jump on board. Alex, your sale is today. Buy 3 days, get 3 days free. Premium plays, soccer, and my personal plays, all part of the 3x3, so don't miss out, guys, all right? It's going to be a great day today. It is going to be a great day today. All right, folks, I do have to run. My personal plays will be out in about... Andre, no members-only video today. No, nothing for the members only today. More than likely, we'll have something tomorrow. Very nice, Seth. Keep me updated. All right, guys, I am out. Enjoy your day. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow, all right? Please wager responsibly. Please wager responsibly. Good luck, everybody. Have a great day.